Well, Coach, first half you guys are up 10-7. Obviously, fell apart a little bit in the second half. Just talk about what went wrong there in the last two quarters.
Well, you know, we came out and we gave them a short field right there in the beginning of the third quarter, and they were able to get something. And you know, we just weren't able to get that kind of short field and then take advantage of it when we had our opportunities. And you know, we have great kids, we have great community. As silly as it may sound, we're still, I think, a pretty good football team. But in order for us to be successful and get a win, we need to play, near perfect football. And our kids know that, and they keep battling. And that's why I'm proud to be their coach. And I'm not worried about us. We're 0-3. We're not where we want to be. We're not doing what we want to do. But again, we have great kids. We have great parents. We have a great community. And I told our kids normally, they'd worry about things, but I'm not worried about things right now because we get true support, and our fans, know and care about our kids before anything else.
Mm-hmm. Offense really struggled to move the ball running wise tonight. What were the issues there?
No, we just didn't get in sync early on. We had it blocked a couple times and we just missed the hole. We cut back on a down block instead of kicking it to the off-tackle hole, and we had it. And the two times we did that, we gained, I think, 6 or 8 yards on each run, but we just couldn't continue to keep doing that. And then, when you get behind and get out of sync, and then you're trying to do some things that you're really not good at, you're asking some kids to do some things that they just really, aren't good at. And that's been kind of what we're doing right now.
Kicking game was a strong point again, a 40-yard field goal.
Yes, Michael Giangreco is a great kicker, and Wes Horkey's a good tight end and a great snapper, and he's got a chance to get his education paid for a year from now by being a long snapper. So yeah, and I told our kids, I'm going to get up and look myself in the mirror, find out what's wrong, and try and fix it, and find out what went well, and try and emphasize it.
Defense seemed to play okay at times, but then pass defense, gave up a lot of long passes. Pass interference calls really hurt.
Yeah. Those pass interference calls, we'll see what they look like tomorrow. But yeah, you giving up the long one, that's big chunks of yards in a short amount of time, and we just can't do that, And if we're going to do that, then we need to be able to do that on offense, which we were not able to do.
Well, BJ, a good team. First week you guys played them tight. What were you doing right that maybe the last 2 weeks you're not doing now? Is it just mistakes?
It's making mistakes, putting ourselves in, first and 15 instead of first and 10s, and then for second and 6 we end up in, second and 9 because of either a lost yardage penalty, and we're just not. We haven't found really an identity on offense yet because we just can't line up and try and smash the ball. We can't throw the ball all over the place, and we've got to be balanced, but we're just not finding that right now. And again, it starts with me, and I understand that. And I got to do a better job, and we'll try and coach our kids hard up on Monday.
What did you say to the guys after the game?
This is what I just said earlier. In a lot of situations, I would worry about it, and I do worry about it a little bit, but not to the extreme that some 0-3 teams would, because our senior class took on a brotherhood motto and back in November, and they broke on that same motto tonight, and I know that they'll be there for each other, and we're not going to just fluff this one off. It's going to sit in our stomachs for a while and hopefully motivate us a little bit, but I believe in our kids. I believe in the fact that they'll come out and still fight for each other and compete with each other. And is it going to be easy? No, because when you're up against the wall at 0-3 and you have a really good Brentwood team, probably the best team we played all season coming in, and we got our work cut out for us. But our kids work hard all year long. They respect the game of football. I think they value their time out here, and they know that their opportunity to play is a small window, and they give it everything that they can. And sometimes that's all you can ask for. But we're still going to come out and battle and do things that we need to do to try and win football games.